Look at this. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest differences. You're saying, Yekie, that is the strap that the watch came on, but if you will remember a few videos back, I actually have had this brew watch on this bracelet pretty much since I got the watch. It's been on that bracelet. I wanted a bracelet watch, and actually the combination of it looked really nice, and another big part of the reason why I put it on the bracelet was because this leather strap did not fit me. I had to make a new hole for it to fit on my wrist. Yeah, I put it back on the black strap and it's been feeling pretty good. I really like it. Something was missing for a little while, and I hadn't been wearing the brew watch. This strap, it's a pretty cheap bracelet I found on Amazon, so its sizing is very weird. If I add a link, it's way too tight. If I take a link, if I add a link, it's way too loose. If I take a link off, it's way too tight. So I've been wearing it the looser way because the tighter way is far more uncomfortable. It just kind of jangles around my wrist too much, so I hadn't really been wearing it. It kind of dawned on me the other day that I should just put it back on its leather strap. It'll probably be better, and you know what? It is better. So I've been wearing it, well, this is the first day I'm back to wearing it a lot. Also, I have been contemplating a new watch purchase. I know I got rid of most of my watches due to the fact that I was minimizing some of my things, and I got rid of the watches I hadn't been using. And I talked another couple of videos back about the perfect 2-watch collection, and I still would love to have only 2 watches, but my 2-watch collection, it has been missing something for a little while. And I realize it has been missing a black dial, simple 3-hand watch. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So I've been debating on which watch to get. So far I've been torn between the Seiko SNKL45, which is a simple black dial. I think it's 38mm watch, comes on a bracelet. It just has indices, has a red seconds hand, and I've been looking at a lot of reviews on it, and people seem to really like it. It's a pretty well-made watch, and it has a certain look to it that is very refined, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. My watches right now, they both have pushers, and they both have a lot going on in the dial, and they're both lighter dial colors. I definitely need something different. So I'm torn between that Seiko and the Timex Marlin Blackout edition. Maybe is a stark difference to the Seiko that I'm looking at, but I also like the fact that the Marlin has, I believe, the 12 o'clock, the 3 o'clock, and the 9. It's also really small. It's 34mm, so it's perfect in my size range. I'm just not sure how versatile it will be with strap changes. I mean, I'll do anything. I put my Orient Bambino on a NATO strap. I don't care. I'll put that Marlin on a bracelet. So right now the big debate has been between those two, but I'm still doing a lot of research. I kind of want to stay under the $300 mark, but I have been debating some other watches. I'm doing tons of research. I've definitely thought about the Seiko Sarb 033, I believe is the black dial. But yeah, the definite 2 are Timex Marlin Blackout and the Seiko SNK L41. I do want to stay like sub 39mm. And again, something simple, just a single crown, doesn't even have to have a date. So if anybody out there has any suggestions for that type of watch, I know this is very broad. I do also prefer a polished case, but not opposed to an all black case if the right watch presents itself. So if anybody has any suggestions for that, a black dial, simple 3-hand watch that's in a good price range, good size, I'm open to suggestions, because it's been really digging at my brain. It's been a bit of an obsession. And I do still have the Glycine, which is a black dial watch, single crown. It's kind of my husband's watch now. He's been really liking it. And also I'm thinking of something a little more seamless, darker, maybe not this contrasty bezel. And the two watches I have currently in my collection are this Siegel watch. It's a calendar, date, month, and day-night cycle. It's got the pushers, a lot going on in this dial. And then I have the Brew retrograph. I can never remember, honestly. This also has the 3 pushers, or the 2 pushers rather, and it's a chronograph and the 24-hour time. Again, a lot going on in the dial. Also, in other news, quick update on the Siegel watch. I'll probably be getting a new strap for this. Thinking a black strap, but maybe something else. And also, I kind of want to clean it. Just really get in there and polish it and clean it up. I might get some polywash because it has some scuffs on the glass that I don't really care about, but I figured it would be nice to maybe get on camera, like clean it up. I'm probably not going to do this, but I would love to open it up because it's been making this sound lately. Let's see if I can capture it. Yeah, that's it. That glass tapping, that came out of nowhere, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. If it's the actual glass case back, or if the movement is making some sort of noise, something is hitting it. To go on that note, it is running 2 minutes fast. Every time I set it, by the end of the day, it's 2 minutes fast. So I don't know if that's because it got, I don't know, magnetized somehow. I'm using it at work a lot, and I'm in front of a computer. Also, maybe it's the way I'm laying it has somehow affected it. Again, not bothersome, but it just kind of shows you the quality that you're getting in something like that. It was $170, I believe. Pretty nice watch for the money, but it is now running 2 minutes fast, no matter how much I wind it back, and it's just making that weird sound. And while I'm on the subject, I want to talk about missing my routine. When I worked as a barista, I had this routine of getting to work like an hour early, making myself a coffee, and going for a walk outside or sitting outside and listen to music or write, or just kind of sit there and drink my coffee and enjoy this moment right before work. It was a very relaxing time, but it wasn't that I did it because I wanted to relax. It was just this habit I had built that I really enjoyed. I really didn't like missing that routine that I had built up, this moment before work. It was so awesome. Now I kind of don't have that. I think routines are important. They keep you grounded, they kind of keep your mind settled. It's something you can look forward to, something you can enjoy. And I have been trying to build up more of a routine. I've been making coffee consistently in the morning to have at home, and that's been pretty good, and I look forward to that in the morning. When we went to the getaway cabins, we had talked about that eventually we might miss our routine, going to the coffee shop we love to go to, going to the grocery store we're so familiar with. Places you have and things that you do that build up this habit, I don't know why, but they're important for, let's say, sanity reasons. I don't know. It keeps you, at least for me, it's something I look forward to. What am I trying to say? All I'm trying to say right now is that I'm trying to build up a routine, and right now that is just making coffee in the morning. That's all I got for now, and right now it's pretty good. It is sort of similar to what I would do before going into work as a barista, and I just have to remember that and think, all right, this is my time. Now, if only I could have a place to sit outside while I had that coffee instead of this wall, staring at this wall. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that subject. That's it. This has been a updated video, updated watch thing. Let me know if what kind of routines you guys have, because you know, I'm looking to add more to my routine. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, that was cool.
Yeah. All right.